What's going on, everybody? This is episode 104 out of the podcast on your boy Trez with me today, J Ferg.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? How you been?
Been pretty decent, man. Can't complain, man. About yourself?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I gotta after this, pack up. Got a vacation coming up, so getting the fuck away from here.
It must be nice.
Yeah, getting the fuck away from here. So
It must be nice.
I'm
Trying to get like that.
Huh?
I'm trying to get like that.
Yeah, going for about 5 days. So get away from work, get away from everything. Before,
Mental escape.
Yeah, something slight.
Yeah.
What we got for today? We're on the 4th Division, the NFC North, the Lions, the Packers, Vikings, and Bears. So going to the season, bro. Now we know it's a whole lot of changes going on. Now we know Detroit is down legit now, and they made it to the conference finals last postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay gave us probably one of the most upsets we probably had, and probably in a while. Vikings end up losing. Kirk Cousins going to Atlanta. They drafted their quarterback in the first round this year, and JJ McCarthy, and then with Chicago Bears, they ended up trading Justin Fields to the Steelers, and they ended up getting their quarterback in the first round, the first overall pick, and Caleb Williams. So there's a lot of changes going on in this division. A lot of people are thinking that, especially with the weapons that the Bears have, they may pull off what the Texans did last year and maybe win their division and probably go deep in the playoffs. So before we can get to that, before we get to Chicago, let's go ahead and talk about the Lions. Like I said, they went to the conference finals last year against the Niners in the loss 34-31. They were up. They had a lead. Then ended up for the Niners to come back and win. They ended up playing in the first round against the Rams, 24-23, and then the second round against Tampa Bay, 31-23. There was 25 last year. The previous year before that was 9-8, and then Dan Campbell's first year that it was 3-13-1. So now that makes him 24-26 in 3 years with the Lions. Jared Goff had a really good year last year. He had 4,575 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks, 63.3 pass percentage. So Jared Goff, man, I think we all can kind of say like it was kind of like a win-win with that trade with them and the Rams. Obviously, the Rams was the one with the Super Bowl champion, with Super Bowl, right? But I think it worked out perfectly for both teams. I think the Lions is right there knocking on the door, man. They added some pieces on that defense, which they needed. The defense had to get better. They added Charleston Davis, added DJ Reader. So I think that was a good pickup for them to get on that defensive end, especially with them losing Sutton and Garner Johnson and Harris. So I think with them, defensively, they're fine. Let's see. Goff only got sacked 30 times, so I think they got to improve the offensive line a little bit. Can't have my guy back there, on his back, sometimes. But 30 seconds is not bad, but
It ain't.
But you kind of he needs that time. So my objectives going to the season I got for them is more workload for Jahmyr Gibbs and Jameson Williams, especially with Josh Reynolds. He left and go. I think he went to Cincinnati. If I'm not mistaken. And then the defense, like I said, the defense got better. And then the question mark is the Lions are Super Bowl bound. We kind of know what Jahmyr Gibbs is going to give. He's got a little taste of that. He gave us 945 yards last year, just only 182 carries. So that's big explosive, and he had 10 touchdowns on the ground. Jameson Williams, we kind of know with him. I think he the one that had the injury going to his rookie year. kind of had some troubles in the past since being in the league.
Yeah.
But now I think that with him fully healthy, I think that we should see a lot of workload going into him. I saw a little clip today from either today or yesterday, him in training camp. He caught a deep ball from Jared Goff. Looked pretty good. And then also got the another good tight end coming up in the league was Sam Laporta, man. I think he's definitely going to be Goff's favorite targets, especially in that red zone. Obviously, we know about Amon-Ra Brown.
Right.
Shout out to him. He got that bag in the offseason. So I think with the Lions, man, offensively, man, they're gonna be a juggernaut. So what's your takes on the Lions?
Well, with them, they did what I kind of expected them to do last season. They had a very great season. What I loved was their two-headed monster in the backfield, man. They were real trouble, and I think this season they will do even better. They have some great chemistry back there, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Between them and of course Goff, I think they're gonna have a monster season this season, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are gonna look pretty scary. I'm expecting Jameson to have a big season, and defensively, I believe they will. I ain't gonna say decline a little bit because they lost some good pieces.
Mm-hmm.
They lost some good pieces. I'm gonna just say you'll notice a difference. Let's just say it's gonna be a slightly noticeable difference because they do have depth. They have some good depth. I'm just say they have a slightly noticeable difference. I just want to see if they will be able to run it back this season, if not do better. That's just what I'm kind of picking up on that from those guys. I think they may have 2 1,000-yard rushers next season. That's going to be something to be seen. I liked what I saw out of David Montgomery, of course. He was, of course, the vet lead back, but I think between him and Jameer, they had 23 rushing touchdowns combined last season. They may go over 26 this season. I just feel like they may balance it out a little bit more, and those guys will have more success, let's say, with the running game. So between that, I think those guys are going to be pretty set for this season, man. There's not really nothing. You can't say nothing bad about them going into this season, really. It's just all positives for them.
Do you think we had them favorite in the NFC over the Niners and Eagles, or do you think it's kind of hard to say this, especially with Niners situation with them with Brandon Ayuk?
It's definitely hard to say because depending on what they do with him, I think that's going to determine. I'm not going to say number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say maybe top 2. Who's going to be in the top 2 between? I ain't even going to put Eagles at the top 2. I'm going to just say as far as Lions and 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't think they're the only contenders for that, but one of them is going to make it.
Right. Let's see. So now, like I said earlier about Amon-Ra Brown, he getting a contract. He got 4 years, 120, basically 30 mil per year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the third most in receiver wise. First is Devontae Adams, then Justin Jefferson, then Amon-Ra Brown. When we get to it, obviously when we talk about with CD Lamb and who am I missing? Brandon Ayuk, when they getting paid, they looking trying to be around that 30 range as well.
Yeah.
I see Sub Brown had over 1,500 yards. I do think his catches may go down a little bit because I think, like I said, they're gonna spread the ball around, especially with James Williams, and then get Jahmyr Gibbs, and he can be in the backfield as well. And also with Sam Laporta.
Yeah.
So I think him having 119 catches, I think he might have maybe 105 maybe. He'll probably still reach over 1,000 yards, But I think with Centerport, I think with him, I think he'll probably maybe have like 90 catches, but he probably maybe have maybe over 900 yards. He'll be there. I definitely think he'll be there. And then Jameson Williams, he had last year, he had 24 catches for 352 yards and 2 touchdowns. So if we're thinking for him for a full season, 17 games, bro, I expect I'd probably say maybe about 50. I give him maybe 50 catches.
Yeah.
50 for maybe like 600-700. I mean, it's not bad for like maybe 5 tubbies. I think it's not bad. But like you said, man, I do agree, man. I do believe that they're gonna have 2 1,000-yard rushers. I think Montgomery is probably gonna have the most carries, especially when you try and get in between the opposite line. Because Jameer Gibbs probably is an outside type of guy. But I'm not saying he can't do it.
Right.
But
that's just not out of them two. That's not his best.
Right. He's the Lightning, and then Montgomery's the Thunder.
Yeah.
So I guess I do agree with that too as well. Both of them guys did miss some games last year. Montgomery missed like 3 games, and then Gibbs missed 2. But they probably one of those games they probably didn't have to play because they already clinched the division and all that. Yeah. So it didn't really matter for them. But yeah, I think I honestly, truly, bro, I think the Lions may be the number 1 seed going to favorite. I think I have the Lions being the number 1 seed for the NFC, bro. Looking at the schedule, it's not a bad schedule. They got week 1, they got the Rams, home against the Rams. Week 2, they got Tampa Bay. Week 3 at Arizona. Week 4, Seattle. Week 5, they got a bye. Week 6 at Dallas. Week 7 at Minnesota. Week 8, Tennessee. Week 9 at Green Bay. Week 10 at Houston. Week 11, Jacksonville. Week 12 at Indy. Week 13, Chicago. Week 14, Green Bay. Week 15, the Bills. Week 16 at Chicago. Week 17 at the Niners, and Week 18 they home against the Vikings. I project them to get them going having at least 10.5 wins. I think just because Green Bay, I think Green Bay, I can't remember. I think they split last. I want to say they split last year. I'm gonna double check and go back, make sure. But it says 1 dub and 1 dub. So yeah, they split last year. So I think with Green Bay in that conversation, I do think they'll split with Green Bay. I think it should sweep Minnesota, and then Chicago, man. I mean, I think Chicago can get them a tough match, especially them. I think was it Green Bay giving them the L in the Thanksgiving. So I think Chicago will give them
a good fight.
But it just kind of depends on what we got to see from Caleb Williams. But I do have them. I think they could probably go 12-5 like last year.
Yeah,
I can see that. No worse than probably 11-6. But I can't see them going 10-7. I think 12-5 is looking at the schedule, man. I mean, I see them. I think they may lose week 1.
Ooh.
Honestly, because it's a playoff rematch. Sometimes with playoff rematches, the other team the team that loses kind of get the edge. But Matthew Stafford back in Detroit. I mean, it's going to be one good game, and is that game prime? No, I don't think that game's prime time.
Sunday at 8:20 p.m.
So it is prime time. So yeah, that game is going to be one. That's going to be one hell of a game. I do see them beating Tampa, beating Arizona, and beat Seattle.
Yep.
They'll go 3-1 and they bye. I think I can see them being I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think they might lose against Dallas because it's at home. No, actually no, they want a rematch. So no, I'm giving a dub against Dallas. They're gonna probably one of these games like what Vikings and Tennessee. There's some type of games where it's kind of like iffy because like they're real sneaky. But I think they'll get the win against Vikings, but they probably beat Tennessee and they probably lose that first game right there against Green Bay right there. And then that Houston game, it's gonna be a real good matchup. I like to see that, especially in Houston. And that game is also a Sunday night game as well. So that's gonna be a good game to watch. I'll probably go with Houston with that at home. Jacksonville, Indy. I see that being a win. I can see them probably going a little win streak, bro.
Yeah.
Being Chicago, I think they'll beat Green Bay at home. Green Bay at home, and then cause is that a Thanksgiving game? Chicago's a Thanksgiving game, so they'll definitely be Chicago, Green Bay. So yeah, I think they're going on a win streak right there. But and I think what the Bills and Niners will probably be two games you want to watch. I want to say they'll probably lose one of those games. But then I think they should be able to rest on week 18. So I can see them going back again, maybe 12 and 5.
I may say 13-4.
It's possible. It's possible.
That's at best, of
At
course.
best,
I think
it's
that's
possible,
at
yeah.
best. I have my losses. I don't see them losing any of the first 4. Going into that bye week against Dallas, that's gonna be the challenge.
Yep.
I'm not sure about that game. I see them beating the brakes off Minnesota. Tennessee, don't know. It's hard to tell for real. So I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna say they win that one though. At Green Bay, I'm gonna just give them that L. And then of course Texans, I'm gonna just say L. After that, I don't think their next loss would be. I say it's hard to say, but potentially either Buffalo or Chicago. Chicago or Buffalo. One of the two. And then I see them losing against the 49ers. So I see them splitting with Green Bay. Beating Minnesota twice. And then Chicago maybe split. Potentially a split. Who knows?
All right. Any final thoughts before we move on to the second team?
Yeah, man, this is one of the few teams that really didn't make many moves as far as like players wise. You know, they were just very content with what they had. You know,
it's just a lot of re-signings for real.
Yeah, they didn't really have many new guys come on. You know, not too many. They had some, but you know, it was very minimal. You know, but they do got some quality guys that they did sign though. So you know, you got Amick Robertson from the Raiders. You got Kyle Pico. I don't know if he's gonna get much PT though. He came from the Titans. He's a lineman, D lineman. Kevin Zeitler from the Ravens, O lineman. He's probably gonna start. DJ Reader, we know what's up with him. That boy is starting off a rip. Carlton Davis, a corner from the Buccaneers. That's a good pickup. He's a strap. So that's tough. That's pretty much everybody though. That's important. You know, that's gonna make a difference for them.
Yeah, there'll be elite offense again. They're fifth in points. They're fifth in points per play. Second in touchdowns per game. Second in red zone scoring percentage. Second in total yards per game. And they were third in plays per game. And they have third in first downs and 8 in rushing attempts. So, and then on defense, defense was not too bad. It was kind of mid. Only good stat they really have was they were second in opponent rush yards and fourth in opponent rush yards, first downs per game. Their pass defense got to get better. They were 23rd in sacks, and then they were 25th in opponent's pass per game. So I think the pass defense needs to get better. But other than that, yeah, I think them getting drafting Teron Arnett in the first round should help them out. That's like them replacing Garner Johnson, Ben Year, and also getting Carlton Davis.
Strap.
So
and Amick Robinson too.
Right, and then that front line, man, with Hutchinson and McNeil and DJ Reader and Davenport and Campbell. I mean, bro, it's gonna be
crazy.
That line, that defensive, that defense should be. I think it should be all right, man. Should get them too many problems, for real.
Yeah. I just can't wait to see them in action, man. You know, they bought those most of their players back. You know, besides regular signees. So
right.
we'll see how they mesh.
Yep. It's great to go to Green Bay. They went 9-8 last year. This is Jordan Love's first year starting. 64.2 passing completion percentage. 4,159 yards. 32 touchdowns, 11 picks. They were eight in points per game, 17 in red zone scoring percentage, 7 in points per play. They were 10th in total yards and they were third in third down conversions. Defense is, like I said, this is another defense that was kind of mid as well. There was 22nd in opponents' total yards, 13th in opponents per game, 28th in opponents' rush yards, 13th in opponents' passing yards, and 16th in sacks. They did add Josh Jacobs, Diller, and McKinney, and they did lose Bacardi, Aaron Jones, Campbell, Nenjamin, and Donald Savage. They had a lot of picks this year in the draft. They first pick in the draft, they ended up getting an offensive lineman. Just basically basically replacing Bacardi.
Right.
I said Bacardi. Yeah, but Batari. They mostly kind of went defense on this. They got a linebacker, safety, another linebacker, safety, and a corner. So they kind of went mixture everything. They kind of basically filled in the holes up on that defense. Like I said earlier, man, beginning of the show, I think they had one of the upsets of probably of the past. Jesus, I couldn't even tell you, man. It's been a
little minute.
In a minute, probably since with Tennessee. What Tennessee did a few years ago when they went on the run, but they had that explosion. Pretty much put the pressure on Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was ended up winning 48-32. And then ended up losing in the second round because now it's 24-21. Jordan Love threw that pick. Well, I think it was like 53 seconds left. It was unnecessary for him to do that, especially across. He outside the pocket, crossbody, middle of the field. I mean, that's gonna get picked all day, man. This shit is in the air like that. Like I said, it was 9-8 last year. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think they got probably one of the best receiving group in the NFL, bro. I mean, you got Jalen Reed. You got Dobbs, Wicks, and Watson. You got 4 headed monsters, bro.
Young.
4 young headed monsters, bro. And then you go get a Josh Jacobs, which I can't lie to you, bro. I don't like the pickup. I really don't, because he may crack 1,000 yards, but it's not gonna be 1,000 yards as in like he was doing in the Raiders. Especially with Jordan Love, he's not right now. He's sitting out because he won his contract, right? But obviously, when he comes back, I think since we know how he can ball, it's gonna be a lot of favoritism going that passing game, and then them rushing. I don't want them to force feed Josh Jacobs,
right?
And then they fucking rhythm up for Jordan Love, But if Jacobs is able to tee up and they can bring all that shit together, hey, then we're talking about a dangerous team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, my 3 Jets going to the tour this season. Like I said, they got the best receiving group in the NFL. How much of a threat are they in the league? And can Love be even better than he was last year? I think he can. I think his interception, bro, he might pull an Aaron Rodgers. His interceptions may go down. Now with Watson, I know with Watson he missed a lot of games last year. I think he only played like what 9, 6 and 6, 9. It was
Watson
9?
played 9.
It was 9 games. So you should have him fully have to go in the next year. But with Reed and Dobbs, then those are the guys that you're gonna be looking, that you're definitely gonna be looking for. And but look at the targets, bro. 94 targets for Reed, 64 catches. 96 targets for Dobbs, 59 catches. 58 targets, 39 catches for Wicks. And then with Watson, he kind of force-fed this. 53 targets, 28 catches.
Mm.
And then Musgrave, 46 targets, 34 catches. So the ball is being spread pretty good. Ain't through for over 4,000 yards.
Right.
So I can kind of see either Reed or Dobbs going for over 1,000. And more likely to probably be Reed. That just depends on who the defense going to with that. And then you got 8 touchdowns for Reed, 8 touchdowns for Dobbs, 4 for Wicks, 5 for Watson, and then also you lose Aaron Jones with his running ability, but he didn't crack 1,000 yards this year.
Right.
But with them two having a two-headed monster with him and AJ Dillon, see how that goes. I don't know how they're gonna do that, man. Especially with Jacobs and Dillon, man. You got pretty much the same back for real.
All power.
You really got the same back.
All straight power backs.
Yeah, so I won't be surprised if they do get if they do get rid of AJ Dillon. And then you go and draft a running back in the 3rd round as well. So
They're getting ready.
Yeah, they definitely are getting ready. So what's your takes on the Packers, man?
Man, this young team right here shocked the shit out of me. I talked so bad about Jordan Love last season. I'm not gonna cap. I disrespected that man.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was. I know it was Trey Lance, but I can't remember if you said some shit about Jordan Love too.
I said that. I want to say I said that we don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. And I kind of disrespected him by putting him at the bottom of my NFC list. Yeah. That's also because I forgot this motherfucker was even finna be starting because he was so fresh.
You deserve it.
I fucked him up.
Yeah,
I completely fucked him up. And I apologize, bruh. I apologize about that. I respect his game. He showed why he was ready. Man, this dude is more efficient than I say 75% of damn quarterbacks in the league right now. He's efficient as shit. He learned from one of the best though.
Yeah.
One
of the most efficient quarterbacks as there is.
Yeah. So he pretty much showed it this season. He definitely balled out, and what's crazy, he may do better next season.
Good. Yeah.
He may do better next season. And then adding Josh, that's tough. Like you said, him and AJ are kind of the same bat. You got two straight like guys that's gonna run between the blockers. Mm-hmm. They gonna run some shit over. I mean, that's pretty much good for most situations. But let's say you're looking for a big play in which Josh can get you some big plays. AJ, he's kind of just more of your like your you gonna get this ball to that first down type of guy. He's not really like your big play 20+ yarder.
His longest run last year was 40 yards.
That's tough. That is tough. I give it to him, but that's not something that he really does often. I think he only had one rush like that. And then you have Aaron Jones. His longest was 39. Mm-hmm. He had about 3 over 20. So I mean, over a course of 17 games, that's nice. That's cool. But I think them together will be crazy. That will be crazy. But as far as my bad, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say with AJ Dillon, the most yards he had last season was 76 yards.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Josh is finna go crazy.
Yeah.
He's about to go super duper crazy. I can feel it already. This dude's finna go crazy. Them drafting Lloyd, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to know if they're gonna try to incorporate him, in which I believe he may be ready off the jump. To be honest with you, unless they just gonna have him sit this season, and then they don't re-sign Dillon, and then just throw him in immediately as a second back. But I don't know.
Yeah, he's fighting out 220, so he probably got some speed to him. So
yeah,
and then
he definitely does.
Yeah,
I remember watching a little bit of him.
Him and Jacob's about the same. Jacob's 5'10", 223, but he's more of a power bat. So I don't know. I don't know how
Lloyd can get down the field though. I'm not gonna lie, USC. I remember watching a few games of USC. It was very like a couple.
I don't know how, because I ain't staying up late to watch them motherfuckers play.
Man, look, this dude, he can get down the field. Now, NFL speaking, it may not hit the same.
Yeah.
But he dang sure had some great runs. He's strong as shit. I can tell you that right now too. He's strong as hell. But as far as your receivers go, you do have a wonderful young group, man. If everybody stays healthy, I don't know if this team has any limits, man. Maybe besides an experienced thing for Jordan Love. Maybe may crack under pressure at best. Well, I ain't gonna say at best. I'm gonna say at worst. But that may be the worst thing that would happen to them in the playoffs. They may. I see them making wild card for sure. Definitely wild card. I don't think they win the division.
It's kind of tough because they'll be right out there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in the NFC wise, yeah. We know Detroit and Green Bay is gonna make the playoffs. It just depends on who's gonna win the division, who's gonna be in the who's gonna be, outside of the wild card.
Right.
Or it just depends. I got them having 9.5 wins, so I probably see them going maybe 10-7, or 11-6. Week 1 they got Philly, so I think that game is in Brazil. I don't know how they're gonna do that, because I heard something about like either team can't wear green because of the Brazil clothes is green, yellow, and shit.
I didn't know that.
So we'll see how they go. And that game's on Friday night on Peacock.
Philly's gonna wear black. They have all black jerseys.
So
I don't know about Green Bay. I don't think they have anything. Or yellow. They may go yellow.
Or that ugly ass. Remember the ugly ass jerseys they wore. Them blue jumps.
Yeah, the blue ones.
Yeah, I don't know. They got those in the bag though for the season though. Because they normally release, the jerseys that they're gonna wear. And then So I don't know how that's gonna work.
I think they should go yellow, man. Make some yellow jerseys.
No, I don't think they could do either or. It's something like that because it's in the flag. It's something crazy like that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. But at all games, I don't know why they put them. I don't know, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, if they find out that you can't wear green, these are 2 green motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real. Damn, the lowest ticket sale is $802. That shit crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's a home game for Green Bay. Another week 2 against Indy. Week 3 at Tennessee. Week 4 Vikings. Week 5 at the Rams. Week 6 Arizona. Week 7 Houston. Week 8 at Jacksonville. Week 9 Detroit. You got a bye week in week 10. 11 at Chicago. 12 the Niners. 13 Miami. Week 14 at Detroit. Week 15 at Seattle. Week 16 New Orleans, 17 at Minnesota, and week 18 Chicago. So I think it's gonna be like 11-6 wins for them. I think some wins like a game like week 2 like Indy's gonna be a tough game for them. I think that should be a dub. I think at Tennessee should be a dub. I think Vikings might be. It should be a dub. I think they took an L right there against the Rams. Then Arizona, and then I think they took another L against Houston right there. And then so that's what from week 9. So I think they'll probably go 6-3 by week 10.
It's potential.
I think 6-3 by week 10. It'd be kind of wild to go 5-4 though, but. I think 6-3 by week 10. I think, especially, I think Philly games is going. I think that Philly game is going to show how they look. Especially they're in a different atmosphere too, so it's really no hope for the advantage on that. But I think they should win that. I think Indians will win, Tennessee's will win, Vikings will win. So I think they go 4-0.
Yeah.
I think Rams a L, Arizona's a win, Houston's a L. think that game against Jacksonville is a win, and then I think they take an L against Detroit. So I think 6-3 is good for them. Going to that bye week, and then after that they got a tough stretch after that bye with Chicago, Niners, Miami, Detroit, Seattle, New Orleans, Vikings, Chicago. Not too bad. I think once after they get away from Miami, we'll see how that goes. But who knows? Tua might not be that guy.
Well, this gonna be the team to find out against.
Yeah, especially they they home, so I take that back. They'll beat Miami because it'll be cold. It's at week 13, November. Oh shit, that'll probably be fucking snowing. It'll be probably fucking snowing. I don't know. Yeah, I had to double check on that.
They're gonna make my boy freeze out there,
yeah,
man.
She couldn't handle the damn Kansas City weather. How you think how the fuck you think he gonna do in Green Bay?
Shoot. I got them going.
A sneaky L in Seattle too, though. And New Orleans.
I say 6. Yeah, 6-3 sounds about right. I don't know. That Philly game is gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Like
depends on how that Philly defense do.
I mean, I'm worried about the offense too. If they can get something going, or if it may be another season like last season. At least in that first game.
I think the offense is gonna be fine, bro. For real. I think it was the defense. They just weren't like giving them them stops like how they were. When the Super Bowl run. But they did. But the offense with a lot of turnovers though. But
yeah,
still. But we'll talk about them. Though.
So okay, going on. I say them and Texans, Detroit. That's 6-3. Okay, you go past the bye week, in which they have a perfect bye week in the middle of the season. Like you have the perfect timing. They kind of so far they set up this division perfectly with the bye weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. So going past that, you got Chicago at Chicago. Yeah, I mean that's your first time playing. I think you're going, even if you are away, you take that one. But you're going against San Fran. I think that's a L. You have to beat Miami. I think that's a dub. Now that Detroit game, they're splitting, so either way, one of them's gonna be a win and a loss. Seattle, they should win that one.
Is that Seattle? So that might be one of them games where like
it's at Seattle. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus, it's at night.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh yeah, they're gonna be rocking. They're gonna be rocking. They're gonna be rocking.
That's tough. Then you gotta go Monday night game on the 23rd. So 8-day difference to go home. You're playing home against New Orleans Saints. I feel like New Orleans is gonna be fighting for a playoff spot. So that's gonna be a tough game.
Yep.
That's definitely going to be tough. I can't even call that one right now. Then you got at Minnesota, home against Chicago. You're at least winning. I said winning. You're at least losing 3 games. So maybe 10. Maybe 10 wins.
Yeah, I was thinking 11-6 for him. I think that's good for him, for real.
I'd say 10 wins. That's what I'm stamping. I say 10. I see them having a great season, though. Getting one more win than last season, so you're improved.
Yeah.
And then come playoff time is when it's really going to show. Will they be able to show the same type of force as last season is what I'm waiting to see. Will that show in the regular season? Will it show in the playoffs or not?
All right. Any final thoughts on Green Bay before we move on to Chicago?
No, not really. Not for Green Bay, man. Just ready to see Jordan Love in action, man. I'm going to start off the season right with showing him some respect. Got respect, my boy. I ain't finna disrespect him no more.
All right. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Chicago Bears. They haven't made the playoffs since, I think, the 2018-19 season. I think that's when they had Mitch Trubisky. Last year, they went 7-10. They had Justin Fields, who led their team in rush yards. Just fucking wow. It's fucking wow. Like I said, he led his team in rush yards last year. but he ended up missing 13 games. Played 13 games, so he missed
Yeah.
about 5.
About 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Those passing stats are trash.
Bro.
And they got the nerve to say he would start over Russ. They fucking smoking crack.
Go ahead. Great.
They have to. All right.
Great.
So these guys have to be smoking crack. You looking at this shit, regardless of you talking about a fucking line, bro. We talking about watching him throw. We're talking about making decisions. He ain't fucking with Russ. Let's start there. Let's give some respect to a legend. Of course he's a legend. Let's give some respect to a future Hall of Famer. So how dare you say this guy right here will start over Russ for Mike Tomlin at that? This motherfucker is known for having Big Ben, a passing ass nigga. A straight passing ass motherfucker, barely run. And you talking about accuracy wise, which is I think something that he values, of course, as top tier, more than just being able to run out and make a play. He values the arm. This motherfucker Justin Fields starting over Russ? You crazy as shit. Y'all just be talking. And it shows. Cause how the fuck in 13 games you got 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
So like Daniel Jones to me.
Damn near.
Yeah, what Daniel Jones what 13-3 touchdowns and interceptions when he went to the playoffs?
Whatever the hell he was, he's trash.
I think it was 13.
Garbage.
Like that.
This motherfucker garbage. I ain't gonna say all the way garbage. He's got.
No, he's garbage, bro. Stop.
I can't say he's all the way garbage because personally, they put belt to ass on my team, so I seen what he could do.
He did the same thing on my team, but
yeah, I can't say he's completely ass.
He's ass.
He has his bad games, which is often, but
the man is what 10-28 in the NFL, bro.
Oh man,
should I say it again?
Yes,
he's 10-28, bro.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right? Yeah,
shit,
something like that. Yeah.
But in those 13, man, it's just I don't even know how to describe it. Like they're definitely gonna be better this season as far as like overall.
I hope so.
I'm not gonna say record wise they're gonna be better. I'm saying as far as how they look. I think they may be a little bit more like cohesive. They may look a little more professional because last season was a shit show.
They should have fired They should have fired the coach.
Yeah.
They should have fired him, but I don't know why they brought him back. Then because it doesn't make sense. You're gonna draft a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So your coach in the hot seat. You might as well start all over. So now what if you go 7-10 this year, and then Caleb Williams is looking all right?
Yeah.
Now you fire him. Now Caleb Williams going to his second head coach. You know what I'm saying?
See, thing is, if they go with that same record from last season and Caleb Williams looks good, I don't think they'll fire him. They may keep him just because of you don't really know as far as Caleb's second season how he will improve him. It could have just been a Justin thing with that coach.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't set horses, as far as like coaching and of course offensive coordinator playbooks and all type of shit, But with this new quarterback here, man, he's a leader. It's just yet to be seen how that's going to translate.
So, what's your expectations? That's one of my questions I got on my jets. I got for the Bears. What's your expectations for Caleb Williams? Like, what do you think his stats going to be? Like, how you think he's going to look in his first year?
I think he's going to throw over 4,000 for sure. Yes. He's going to throw over 4,000. We seen how Jordan did it. He had to throw to different receivers, get a lot of people involved. I think he's going to have over 4,000. Yes.
Well, it's different because Jordan Love sat behind what?
He did.
4 years?
He did.
3 years?
I still think I see at least. All right. If not 4,000, I'm gonna say 3,600. That's even me lowballing him. I think 3,600.
Well, Justin Herbert did it. I think Justin Herbert broke the record. He threw for 4,000.
I'm gonna say 3,600. That's me lowballing him.
I say 39. He's a rookie, and he'll probably. All right, now I'll let you go.
Touchdown wise, it's yet to be seen. He has
Justin Fields
by far, and that'll be easy for him to do. To be honest with you, he has a good amount of help too, so it's not like he's going to be completely struggling this year. I don't really think he's going to have much of a struggle. To be honest with you, he's got Rome Odunze with him, another rook, tough. That's completely tough. You got vets, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, running back, DeAndre Swift. I mean, and then after DeAndre Swift, you got Khalil Herbert. So, I mean, you got straight vets around you, man. I don't think you fail unless you mentally fail, and that will be on himself. Or maybe the coach, potentially. That would be one of the few things to which I believe he would fail. I hope he doesn't, of course, but that would be one of his components there.
So, let me see. Where's it at? So they were showing the touchdowns. Okay. Some bullshit. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Okay. So, do you know who has the most? Do you know the most passing touchdowns that Justin Herbert threw? I mean, I know I gave his name earlier.
You said Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert got the record. Do you know how many he had in that his rookie season?
I'm gonna guess it. I'm gonna say like 30.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he had 31.
Ooh.
Do you know who was second?
In his rookie season.
No, who was second? No, hell no, not rookie season. You know who was second with the second most touchdowns in the rookie season?
Who was second as a rook? That's hard to shoot. It could be any fucking.
Damn, he was number 5.
I'm gonna say Stroud. I don't know. Shit.
Nah, Stroud was 6. It was Baker Mayfield with 27.
I would have damn sure never guessed that.
Yeah, cause Baker. Yeah, cause Baker broke the. I remember Baker broke the record. It was Justin with 31, Baker with 27, Russell with 26, Peyton with 26, Daniel Jones with 24.
Oh my gosh, that's hideous.
Exactly. Stroud with 23, Dak with 23. Andrew Luck had the record. Yeah, I think then Andrew Luck had a record, then Dak broke it, and then Baker broke it, and I think Daniel broke it, and then Justin. Yeah, it was
a bunch of evolving.
Yeah. Then Matt Jones was number 9 with 22, and Jameis Winston was 22. Justin has the yards for 4,336 yards. Second to him is Andrew Luck with 43. Then it's CJ Stroud with 41. Jameis with 4,000. Yeah. So he's I can see Williams in the 39 range with probably like 25 tubbies. But I think he will throw some picks though. I think he'll probably throw about 12 picks.
Yeah.
I say so. And 12 picks is not bad, but it's just like him just not reading the defense right. It'll probably be some early struggles for him, for real. I kind of agree with you though. I think overall it should be better. They add Keenan Allen. Defense they added Kevin Byard, and then offense they add Jared Everett and Swift. Well, already with them having DJ Moore and Khalil Herbert. They did lose, like I said, they lose Fields, Mooney, Whitehair, Foreman, and Jackson and Eddie Jackson. And then also they got a good tight end with Cole Kmet, and then they went and drafted Roma Duze. Only thing I'm kind of want to know how the offensive line is going to be. Yeah. You don't want Caleb on his back a lot. I want to say Justin got sacked 50 something times the year before last, or no, 60 something times, and then this year was like 50 something. So you definitely don't want him. But I think it's him holding the ball too long too as well. Him not reading him not reading that field. Defense is not not bad. They were 19 though in opponents per game. They were first in opponents rush yards. There was second in opponents rush yards. Rush first downs. And after that, it kind of pretty much mid. The passing defense was very terrible. They were 25th in opponents pass yards, 28th in opponents pass completions, 32nd in team sacks percentage, 31st in sacks per game. So yeah, the defense gotta get better for real. Man, I can see them. I honestly, true. This is probably one of the teams they're probably gonna run the ball a lot. With Swift and with Herbert. Kind of see how that goes. I'm hoping with DJ Moore and Allen and Keenan Allen, I think that's going to be a good receiver duo. Moore had over 1,300 yards last year, so I think his yards goes down probably maybe I think his yards go down a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I think he'll probably get maybe 800.
Who? We talking about who?
Yeah. I think Keenan Allen's gonna get most of the targets. I think that's the thing about bro. You got Rome, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen. Yeah,
that's dominant receivers.
Yeah, but also Caleb Williams is not going. He's not going to I would hope he don't force that shit. And just let the game come to him. Now they winning games. Honestly, I don't think they'll really care. Yeah. But I can probably see him. I probably see JJ Moore drop. His shit gonna drop, bro. And then Justin Fields was force feeding that ball, bro. Yeah. So yeah, I think he'll probably get maybe 900. I can see Keenan Allen maybe get 1,000. Roman Deuce will probably get maybe 500. And then what did Cole get last year? Cole had 719.
His gonna drop a little bit.
So he'll probably be around that range.
I think he'll be 600.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I can see DJ. DJ had 8 touchdowns last year. He might have 4.
Nah, or if he gets that, it'll be with less yards. He'll just be more efficient.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I think Allen may get maybe 6. Komet had 6 last year, so he might have 5. Swift may have maybe 3 in the backfield. Roman Duze maybe have 4. So like I said, I don't expect Caleb Williams to throw for 30 tubs. I think he might get in the mid 25, around that range. So it's not gonna be a lot. He's not gonna have a lot. Okay. Do you think it's a possibility that they can probably win the division? Because a lot of people think that they may win the division.
No. It's too early. They have talent, of course, but it's too early to tell. I can't see right now them winning the division.
How long do you? I know it's kind of tough to say, but how do you think they can win the division in the next 3 years?
Yeah.
Next 3.
Yeah, next 3. Right. If they keep their main. I'm not even gonna say if they keep their core. I'll say as long as they replace somebody that leaves from their core with somebody that has at least potential enough to fill that role, then they should be good.
All right. You got any final thoughts before we move on to the last team?
This is going to be. I believe this team right here is going to be one of few teams that's going to be mid. But at the same time, we're going to be oh, shit. This is going to be the team heading to the next season. They're going to be the one you watch out for. This is going to be one of those teams. One of the few. They're going to be a real threat. I really, and I say I believe that shit in the heart. I believe it. They're going to be a threat come 2025 season.
All right. Oh, shit. We didn't even do the damn...
record.
Yeah. Week 1, Tennessee. Week 2 at Houston. Week 3 at Indy. Week 4, Rams. Week 5, Panthers. Week 6, Jacksonville. Bro, they got 3 shit hungry. Bro, I've seen a lot of these schedules, man. Some of these teams got a lot of fucking home games in a row, and then they're gonna add another game to the season too, which is crazy. Bye week 7. Week 8 at Washington. Week 9 at Arizona. Week 10, the Pats. I low key want to fuck them up, bro.
Yeah.
Week 11 Green Bay. Week 12 Minnesota. Bro, that's another 3-game. Oh my god, that's crazy. Then the next 3 games is on the road at Detroit, at the Niners, at Vikings. Then Detroit, week 16, week 17 Seattle, and then week 18 at Green Bay. Yeah, bro, I think they'll probably go. With them, I say 8 and 9. I said 7.5, but I think they go 8 and 9. I think they'll get. I think they get a dub.
It's tough to call, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's look kind of. I mean, it may be another 7-10 season too.
Yeah.
I think they beat Houston. Houston. I think they beat Tennessee. I think they lose against Houston. I think they lose against Indy, and I think they lose against Rams. So that's 1-3 right there. I think they beat the Panthers, and I think they lose against the Jags. So that's what 2-4. 2-4 going to the bye week. And then after this, I think they beat y'all, and they beat Arizona. They lose against us. Then I think they lose against Green Bay. They beat the Vikings. I think there's the loss against Detroit and the Niners. I think they split with the Vikings. I think they lose both of the games in Detroit. Seattle and Green Bay. I think they'll split with Green Bay as well. And then Seattle game. I think they could probably get that dub and get Seattle.
They should. It depends on Geno, man. What he talking about. I mean, I wouldn't say that I would put him on the hot seat this season, but
said Geno?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, Geno had his run. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, yeah. Geno had his run a couple years ago when they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think
it was a sensational run.
Yeah, for real. I think just like with Atlanta, if Atlanta didn't pick up Michael Penix, either he could have went to the Raiders or he could have went to Seattle. But I think next year they'll get a quarterback next year in the draft. We'll talk about them when they talk about him, but I think they got Drew Lock back there with them. So we'll kind of see how that goes, man, for real. But
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go into our last team of the division, the Minnesota Vikings. They went 7-10 last year. I ain't really got too much to talk about these dudes for real. they pretty much in the whole rebuild, bro. These dudes is gonna be trash. I'm sorry. They ended up drafting my guy JJ McCarthy from Michigan with a 12th overall pick. The 10th overall pick. And then they also ended up getting another first rounder in Dallas Turner in the first round. And then rest in peace to Kyrie Jackson, man. Kind of sad to see that a rookie, man, didn't even.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't even put his pads on, man. And he died in an accident, man. So tragic accident for that family. I mean, tragic accident for him. Sending the condolences to him, to his family.
Definitely.
They add Aaron Jones. They got Sam Darnold, and they got Tonyan from the Packers. They lose Kirk Cousins. They lose Danielle Hunter, Davenport, Larry, and Madison. Had Jettis. He played 10 games last year. Had 68 catches for 1,074 yards.
That's crazy.
And I know, right? The dude was going bonkers, bro. And then T.J. Hockenson, he had 9-5 for 960 for 5 tubs. This is a real big mode. If anybody can get this team going, I think Kevin O'Connor can do it. I mean, I think he came under the Sean McVay tree. Is it Sean McVay? Is it Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan? It's one of the two. So I think he get it done. How soon do you think we'll see JJ, bro?
With Sam running it, right?
Sam's running the runs right now, yeah.
I'll say, depending on how he plays, in which I don't see it really going too good.
Yeah, because they got a bye week in week 6.
Yeah, I was going to say by 8 or 9, potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. Maybe 9. maybe 9. Week 9. That's when I would throw him in 9. Well, 8. 8. That's my final answer is 8. I'll say week 8. I don't think Rams defense is going to be as lethal this season. He may have a good welcome to the league game in a positive way if he plays that game.
It's tough to call. Trash, bro.
Yeah, it's tough to call.
I'm sorry, but bro.
I know.
Sam Darnold.
I know. Believe me.
So, I think the Vikings are gonna finish last in the division. Locked. I think the Vikings probably gonna have the second, third worst record in the NFC, maybe in the league.
It's locked.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
I think they probably go maybe 5-12. Wait, 5-12? Yeah. Especially, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. If I was JJ, man, I'm like, man, get me the fuck out of here, bro.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
But he done signed that contract. He done got that. He got what was it? 30? Was it 30? 33?
A lot.
He got a lot for a fucking receiver. So, week 1 they at the Giants, week 2 Niners, week 3 Houston, week 4 at Green Bay, week 5 the Jets, week 6 a bye, week 7 Detroit, week 8 at the Rams, week 9 Indy, week 10 at Jacksonville, week 11 at Tennessee, week 12 at Chicago, week 13 Arizona, week 14 Atlanta, week 15 Chicago, week 16 at Seattle, week 17 Green Bay, and week 18 at Detroit. Yeah, these dudes probably win 5 games.
They're cooked.
They're done.
That bye week just killed them.
They probably beat the Giants.
Yeah, they should.
And that's it.
Depending on the Jets. Depends. Maybe them.
No. And
they have to throw the ball. You're right. They have to throw the ball.
And the Jets going to have what? A top 5 defense? No.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Them boys are going 1-5, bro.
They may be Indy.
Before the bye week?
That's after.
Or after the bye week, they'll probably get Indy, Tennessee. They're going to get a game against Chicago. And maybe Arizona. That's 5.
You don't think they'll fuck with Seattle?
At Seattle? Nah. I think it could. Say JJ starting though. Nah.
Damn. Yeah.
They may lose 3 in a row at the end of the season.
Yeah. Jay Jettis is gonna be hot this season, but probably patient because he knows what's going on. The rebuild mode.
I think they beat. I think they beat the Falcons though. At home, Kirk Cousins coming back to the crib, revenge game.
I was thinking that.
I think they beat the Falcons.
They might. The defense might take that one personal.
Yeah,
in a good way.
Yeah, they might take that. Yeah.
Like,
who knows? Kirk Cousins might come out. That might be Kirk Cousins.
He might fire their ass up too.
He could.
I mean, it ain't like something he ain't used to doing. Being an efficient regular season player. So.
Yeah, he ain't nothing else.
Yeah, man. He could light them boys up.
Not the ball. White Dak Prescott.
Bro, get on. Stop it.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh my gosh, bro. With this team right here, defensively, damn, it might be some mid. It might be worse than mid.
It would be terrible.
And then offensively,
I'm closing my book up because I ain't got nothing to say.
And then offensively, you got some potential.
Yeah,
I'll say.
Yeah, you do.
You got to put JJ in as soon as you can, though.
I really like Jordan Addison though. His ass got in trouble not too long ago. So
Powell, he could be up next, And then Jalen Naylor, I like him too. He's good, but Powell, he's got. If they gonna have any chance of at least winning 5 games, I'm gonna need him to step up because Addison is gonna be, he's gonna do his thing. In which I don't think he's going to, of course, be even as effective as Hawkinson, but he's going to play his role. Powell's going to have to step it up, though. they're going to need all three of those guys along. Hawkinson going to do his thing for sure. So, he's on the PUP list, though.
Yo, bro, this dude, Kirk Cousins, played 8 games, 2,300 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 5 picks, bro.
You said Kirk.
That dude almost averaged 300 yards a game.
Hold on, who you talking about?
Kirk Cousins. That dude played half the damn season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That dude would have threw for 5,000 yards, bro, and probably and 35 tubs. And the pace he was going.
Crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He ain't doing that shit this season. we gonna see his first slump, regular season slump in a little minute. I believe. I mean, unless they could bring some type of rabbit out the hat, you know. I think it's a slump coming, man. But he'll figure it out, you know. Maybe not, but I think they'll be decent. At the least.
Who? The Falcons?
Yeah, decent.
Oh yeah, they'd be like 9-8 maybe.
Yeah, potentially.
We'll see. We'll see. Ain't looking forward to them though. But
Nah. I mean, you know, it's just development. That's how I see it.
They'll
with
definitely
them.
have a big. The Vikings gonna have a big hangover with Curtin out there though.
They gonna feel it off the rip.
Absolutely.
They're gonna feel it, especially if you got Sam starting. You know, if you got season tickets, sit your ass at the house and watch from the TV.
Yeah, you might as well watch from the TV.
Yeah, you got a better view anyway.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and pay for my season, my Sunday ticket. I'm a student still, so I'm gonna pay for mine.
Must be nice, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think it's $117.
117.
Yeah.
For
Sunday ticket.
Like as far as a year.
For the season, yeah.
Okay.
For the season.
I was about to say.
Yeah, because if you're not a student, then it's like more than that, I think.
Yeah, you see why.
Yeah, it's what YouTube TV. So.
Yeah, you see why I'm not doing none of that shit.
I got to.
I'm not a student no more.
I gotta have my football, man.
Yeah, you got it.
Shit. I don't know how it went. It went up $10. Last year I only paid like 106, something like that. Now that shit went up 10. So I'm gonna catch that shit early though, for real.
Everything gonna go up.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Some bullshit.
And any final thoughts on the Vikings or the division?
On the Vikings, to be honest with you, Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler they're gonna have to put in some work. Especially Aaron Jones. He's gonna have to put in some work, man. At least make them look decent. You can't have Sam Darnold throwing that ball that fucking much. So
JJ, depending on who's the quarterback.
Yeah, you definitely have these running backs. They're gonna have to make something happen, man. For real. So that's pretty much it. I wish my guy Myles Gaskin would step up, man. From Washington. That motherfucker was a beast in his time in Washington. I just wish that he would just, snap back into it, man. I remember hearing his name so many times on Saturdays, man. The little motherfucker used to take off. He got some wheels on him, man. But I don't know when we're going to see that happen, if we ever see that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's not looking too good, man, especially with TJ on the PUP list.
It's all right. It's for right now. It'll be all right. Hey, bro, think about it. The Hall of Fame game is next Thursday.
Oh, who was going to be on that? Was it Detroit?
No, it's Houston and Chicago.
Houston and Chicago.
Because of Devin Hester and somebody else. Can't remember. Oh, bro,
I do remember the same being him.
Only two people I know is going to the Hall of Fame is Hester and Julius Peppers.
Oh, they shouldn't do that. Because now you're going to see Chicago get slapped.
It's a Hall of Fame game. This shit ain't that damn.
Nah, man.
Yeah, next Thursday. Yep.
Damn. Day after my birthday. I get a treat, man. Watch a good game. Potentially. Maybe not, but we'll see.
We might even see Caleb Williams play that day.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt he plays the.
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
I doubt he even plays the preseason. Really.
No, he got to play the preseason.
Really?
Yes, yeah, he got to play. He got to play.
You think so?
You got to.
He may get in a few plays.
That's
what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, You ain't Mahomes or Rodgers or Herbert or Allen and
test them out.
Burrow. No, your ass is going out there and play. but even those guys play for like maybe a couple of series or whatever, and they out. So yeah,
they just getting a feel.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be one of the most. I think it's gonna be I think this division is gonna be very interesting to watch.
It will be.
I think a lot of people gonna watch this division, especially with Green Bay and Detroit, and then adding Chicago with Caleb Wynn, so all the eyes are gonna be on them. So I didn't even see they even. I mean, I don't think they got too many primetime games for real, but
with them, they got 1, 2, 3. They have 3. Houston. Regular season.
I see Seattle at the end.
Mm-hmm. Then you got Minnesota, week 15.
Yeah. Then Thanksgiving, they got Thanksgiving against Detroit, so everybody's gonna watch that game.
Hell yeah.
So all eyes is on them.
I ain't gonna lie. That might. No, that's gonna get fucked up. They gonna be at Detroit. They getting fucked up.
I don't think they get fucked up. That'd probably be a close game, bro.
I was thinking it would, but then
I see this shit being like 24-23.
No, not that close.
Hey man,
Thanksgiving bring a different beast out of people. They may want to take a bite of turkey leg.
Shit, man, I don't want to talk about that because the Cowboys play the fucking Giants that day. I think, man,
that's a cakewalk, bro.
Well, shit, they beat y'all the last 2 years on Thanksgiving.
Let's not talk about that,
exactly.
motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to put Cowboys playing against like the Niners or the Eagles or
basically
somebody.
Good fucking games.
Yeah, they don't want them. They want them to win, man. Fuck
make them look good on the
man,
a holiday. So that's just all it is. Appearance
them.
and
Man,
shit.
Fuck them.
But putting the Giants is crazy.
Exactly.
Shoot.
Exactly. Next week, next division we'll be talking about is the AFC South. So it's the Texans, the Titans, the Colts, and the motherfucking Jaguars.
Bet.
So
that's tough.
I should, I'm on vacation though, so I should have my shit ready though.
You probably ready to go right goddamn now.
I'll have it done by the weekend. I've been slacking. I already know my next divisions I'm gonna do. I think something I'll be going back and forth, but I think I know what the next one's gonna be. So I think NFC West is gonna be the last division we'll do. It's gonna be the last. Then it's the last week of August.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's on the 4 divisions left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's crazy, man.
I think I haven't decided yet. We'll see.
Yeah, that's tough.
But yeah, AFC South is next week. Then that means we got one more AFC team. So yeah, two more from the AFC, 2 more from the NFC, man.
Cool. Bet that.
Got this far, man. Please like, subscribe. Follow us on all our social media. Everything's gonna be in the comments. In the bio below. You listen to this on Apple or Spotify. Please hit that like button for us. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yep. Same here, man. Like, share, subscribe. If you're thinking of any ideas or you want to send a rebuttal to a tape that you heard, comment. So you'll probably get a response, more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
So try your luck.
For real. That being said, man, I'm your boy Trez.
J Ferg.
This is the end of Out of Court Podcast 104, and see y'all next week.
Bet.